everyone. Rob the Backyard Gardener here. Decided to do a little tomato canning today and also make some of my own hot sauce. Now, I didn't want to film it this time because I'm not a professional, I'm not certified in any way, and I didn't want to pass on information that maybe wouldn't be good information. So I decided to try it myself. I've done several hours, if you will, of research either on YouTube or the internet, asking people that I know that have done it in the past, and kind of got the specifics on what I need to do. So I went ahead and canned some tomatoes, which I'll show you here in a second, as well as made my own hot sauce. Now I used 4 of my Caribbean blend peppers along with about 10 of those little mini white habanero, yellow habanero peppers that you've seen. And so I'll show you those here in a second. Now, I do want to say that I didn't really can the tomatoes as far as whole. I decided to make them into a tomato sauce. So I used garlic, I used oregano, basil, the tomatoes that I've grown from my garden, as well as some onions and some bell peppers. And I also put in a couple of big gem peppers to make it a little spicy. But again, we'll just take a look and see how it looks. Thanks for watching. Let's go take a look at them. So here you go. I've got 3 1-quart cans of my homemade tomato sauce made by the Ball Company here. Now, I'm really excited about this. I know you can preserve them for a few years if you wanted to, but I'm not going to be doing that. I just wanted to kind of get an idea. I'll probably use these over the next several weeks. But, you know, for my first time doing it, I'm pretty excited. They came out good. They're beautiful looking. Here's a good shot of all 3 of them, as you see right here. Also, like I said, I've made my own hot sauce. Now, I've been screwing around with this basically most of the day, eating with chips, and honestly, it came out fantastic. It's got great heat, great flavor. You know, I'm not going to give the recipe yet. I think I need a few more things to perfect it, but I'm really super happy, and I love this top on it because it makes it easy to keep it sealed and easy to use whenever I feel like it. Anyway, pretty excited that I have my own hot sauce and my own tomato sauce can to use when I want to. So in the meantime, I wanted to kind of give you a look at what I'm up against here. Here's a whole bunch of my black cherry tomatoes here in this front bin. I mean, I've probably eaten several hundred already, and as you can see, the bin's full. And if I pull it back here and give you a look back here, you can see a lot of those black cherry aroma mixes and orange Roussellinis. And here's a good look at one of the little black cherry tomatoes right here. These guys are full of flavor. They're sweet, juicy. I absolutely love them. They're so good. And in the back bin, those black cherry aroma crosses are so delicious, guys. So delicious. Anyway, I have a ripening station, if you will. There's still a ton more black cherry tomatoes, as you can see, getting ready to be ripened enough to put in the fridge. Dig my hand in here. There's still got to be another 100 plus. Here's those miscellaneous red on the vine tomatoes, a couple of Roma tomatoes in here, a couple of orange Roussellinis. This is an oblong shaped one, but it's very sweet. I've also got some more of those black cherry Roma mixes. Here's a good example of one that's almost ripe. These honestly are my favorite tomatoes. My wife really loves these orange Roussellinis right here the most, and why wouldn't she? They're so delicious as well. I've even got a couple of those indigo roses that never really got too much bigger, but there's a good example of one right here. Anyway, really good tomatoes. None of these are the ones I used for the canning this time, but I'm really happy that I have this many still to use. Continuing on, in this fridge, I have a Brandywine tomato that I've homegrown. And guys, these things are so delicious. A really rich tomatoey taste. I'm going to go ahead and cut one open and eat one for you and show you how I prepare them. Okay, so here's a good example of me cutting one open. Look how much flesh is in this tomato. It's mostly flesh, not much in the way of seeds goes. I've already taken a bite out of it. I like to put a little pepper on it, of course, and a little bit of garlic sea salt. I find the flavor is ridiculous. So after I've got it all sliced up into bite-sized chunks, I go ahead and take my garlic salt, my garlic sea salt, if you will, put a little bit on there, not a whole bunch, just enough, and then a little bit more of the pepper as well because I like the peppery taste with the tomato flavor. Let me zoom in on one of these for you. Look at these. So juicy, so much flesh, so tender. The salt and the pepper together just does so much for these. I really like the taste of them a lot. And man, I can eat a whole meal like this. So here you have it, guys. Tomatoes. Awesome. Thanks for watching.